I had gotten out of the Air Force, my discharge from the Air Force. I spent 3 years in Europe and was discharged. Was working for the post office at the time, but I had a feeling I wanted to be a teacher, and I also wanted to be a priest. And I was not familiar with the Viatorians at that time, so I called a cousin of mine, wanted to know who the monks were that taught over in Peoria, and so he introduced me to Father Ray Novacek. And so I met Ray, and we started talking, and I joined the community at that time in '62, and I gave it a shot, and I'm still here giving it a shot. There aren't many Viatorians who have traveled like I have. My first assignment was Griffin High School in Springfield, and I was there for 3 years. Then I went on to theology in Washington, D.C. Came back to Griffin in '73 and was there till '79. As a teacher, as administrator, I was business manager and acting principal for 1 year, and business manager for a couple of years. And then I moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, where I became, for the first year, business manager and then principal for the next 6 years at Gorman High School. After Gorman High School, I came back as principal/president at St. Viator High School in Arlington Heights. I took a sabbatical year following my time at Viator, and then was assigned as pastor to Maternity BVM Parish in Bourbonnais. After which 3 years' time was up, I was elected provincial of our community. And that time was up, I became the president of St. Martin de Porres High School in Waukegan. That 4 years ended, and I wind up at St. Viator Parish in Chicago for the last 5 months, and here I am, and enjoying a new beginning, a new life, a new birth. I'm attempting to meet a number of challenges to help the parish find a new focus, a new direction, to give it new life. To a great degree, the parish is still, to a great degree, a pre-Vatican II parish, and to begin to develop leadership of the laity, and to find ways in which we can help develop lay leadership and lay education to provide ongoing formation for adults, to help them become mature Catholic adults responsible for the church and as church. Even when we are involved in parishes, education is still a priority. It's a focus that we bring. But I think we also bring something else. Our own educational background is not what you would consider to be the norm. I think we're well versed and well taught and well educated in theology and philosophy, but our formation goes way beyond that. It goes into studying and getting degrees in psychology and anthropology, if you will, as well as history and English. But it's a broad-based, a broad commitment to education across the board, and bringing humanity, I think, to the church. That we're not seen as ivory tower professors, we're teachers, and we teach people. And I think that's one of our priorities, and I really think that's life-giving to us. Well, I think we have a good community. It's a community, I think, of men, and with our associate brothers and sisters, we know how to enjoy life. We're not what I would consider to be wrapped up in the monastic cell all of the time. I think we have a good sense of prayer, we have a good sense of liturgy, but we also have a good sense of working together, hard work, but we also, I believe, know how to celebrate with one another, to celebrate life wherever we are, to be able to enjoy the world that we live in. There's a sense of real common respect. We respect hard work, we respect dedication, but I think that it's the faith that we share that ties it all together, and it makes us a community.